If you believed Christine Blasey Ford, you must also believe Tara Reade, or you just might be part of the problem. Former VP Joe Biden is the Democrat frontrunner to go against Donald Trump. Not only should there be serious questions about his health and ability to govern as president, but he is being treated with kid gloves. As I reported last week, the former Biden employee came forward with sexual assault allegations against him, and after a month and a half, it's barely made the headlines. Do you not remember how they treated Justice Brett Kavanaugh? This is the first time I've done a follow-up story on a weekly article and video here, but this liberal hypocrisy must be exposed. Don't accept it. Shut off the news. All women should be treated fairly and with respect. As for the mainstream media, however, treat them with the disrespect they deserve for refusing to do their jobs and serve all Americans, and for being so utterly condescending toward Republicans, conservatives, and Christians across the country. I'm David Fiorazo, and this is Christ and Culture. So now even more evidence has come forward strengthening the claims made against Joe Biden by former aide Tara Reade, including this clip from Larry King Live in 1993 when Tara Reade's mother called the live talk show to talk about a, quote, problem that her daughter had with a, quote, prominent politician. Now, a Joe Biden supporter and former next-door neighbor of Tara Reade has also come forward to corroborate her story of sexual assault, according to a Business Insider report. Linda Lacoste says she was told about the incident back in the 90s and the fact that Reade was upset, crying, and devastated. Lacoste states, quote, "This happened, and I know it did because I remember talking about it." By the way, she's a Democrat and a Biden supporter. Another witness, a former co-worker, also attests that Reade mentioned harassment that she suffered from a boss in Washington, D.C. As I reported last week, there is way more credible evidence against Biden than there ever was against Kavanaugh. So, how have the Hollywood elites, the media, and Democrat Party leaders responded? They're either downplaying or ignoring the truth completely. Times change, but if the liberals didn't have double standards, they may not have any standards at all. Celebrity show hosts convicted Kavanaugh in the court of late-night television, but today, silence on Joe Biden. Old Chuck Schumer called for an FBI investigation into Justice Brett Kavanaugh's background in light of the false accusations against him. And by the way, if you're wondering, no, Schumer did not care to see Biden investigated, so no calls for the FBI. And get this, Nancy Pelosi just endorsed Joe Biden for president. That's right. Like Alyssa Milano, who also endorsed him recently and no longer apparently believes all women who come forward with sexual assault allegations, Pelosi exposed her own hypocrisy by doing the same. Adam Ford over at Discern took some past Pelosi tweets and edited them to show how they would look if Tara Reade were accusing a Republican of sexual assault. Every American should be concerned about what the debate around the allegations against Joe Biden says to young people across our country. We should stand with survivors, not punish them when they decide to speak out. #BelieveSurvivors. And this one. I applaud the courage of Tara Reade to come forward to share her story as we continue to learn more about these allegations against Joe Biden. We must ensure that Reade's rights to justice and privacy are respected. And how about one more? We must #BelieveSurvivors. I'm proud to stand with my Democrat colleagues in support of Tara Reade. Now, these were quotes. You get the idea. Pelosi didn't quote or tweet recently about Tara Reade. But please think about this. Ford could not remember the day, month, or year of her alleged assault. She never told anybody about it at the time, and not one person came forward to corroborate any part of her story. This begs a few questions. Is the Believe Survivors just a catchy bumper sticker slogan? Do Democrats actually or really care at all about women, about all women? Having lost their credibility decades ago, what about the liberal media? Do they care about truth anymore? Or just about how the facts will make their Democrat heroes look? The Daily Wire's Matt Walsh sums it up like this. He said, Reade is accusing a man with a reputation for acting inappropriately towards women, while Kavanaugh, aside from the claims dug up during his nomination hearing, has exactly the opposite reputation. All of that said, in the eyes of the media and many on the left, the only evidence needed against Kavanaugh was the fact that he was nominated by a Republican. And the only evidence needed to vindicate Biden is the fact that he is the presumptive Democratic nominee for president. Wow. Jesus Christ said his word is the truth that sets people free. But many of these people in power are in bondage to a political ideology, and as a result, they have a godless worldview in which anything goes and evil is called good. They lust for power and will do almost anything to attain it, including lie and overlook their own hypocrisy. God bless you, and keep speaking the truth about things that matter.